Hi guys. So when going through this module, I actually went through it probably twice just because this is a topic where I've actually done most of my clinical rotation. However, with COVID, they decided to not let us do nutrition focused physical exams. So this is kind of a topic I'm not real comfortable with. Um, what I did get comfortable with was so we did M&A scores, in which that's what we use to diagnose malnutrition or like at risk for malnutrition. So it was like a series of questions that we'd ask, and one of them that we'd always ask them is, "Do their clothes fit okay?" And I know she did that in the video. What I did notice is how she responded, like the resident responded to the question, was very thorough. That does not happen typically when you're at a long term care facility, at a clinical facility. A lot of times you have to dig and dig and dig for answers, is what I learned this summer. So I'll ask, like, do your clothes fit okay? Have you noticed weight loss? I was like, have you been eating less? Like, you have to ask essentially the same question in 100 different ways to see if one of them will get them to answer or give more detail to what's going on in their life. I also really enjoyed this nutrition focused physical exam study guide on here. I couldn't quite, I feel like, benefit from it that much right now, just because I think I need hands on nutrition focused physical exam experience, which I'm hoping to get here in November, and like truly learning it and understanding where I like what I'm looking at. I'm definitely more of a hands on learner, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. That's kind of why we do this internship. So reading over material generally doesn't sink in. I've never been able to learn like that, but I do like the layout of this handout, because after I understand what's going on and then I like know what I'm looking for, and say I just want to look quick at like what does like a specific section of the nutrition focused physical exam really mean, and what kind of deficiencies are specific. I believe there's a section in here that is specific to certain deficiency, like the nails. Like, it may take me a while to memorize all of what the nails mean. I may know what I'm looking for, and I may take notes like, hey, um, the nails are misshaped, and then go back to this handout and be like, oh, okay. Um, so that could be what's wrong with her, which is um, in here. And then also the percussion. I did not realize how specific percussions were. I look forward to learning more of this. Honestly, right now I still feel very uncomfortable with the topic. Um, I feel more comfortable to now like go into the hospital and start talking with my preceptor, and then once she shows me, I'm hoping it sinks in. Um, Now that I have a better background, but again, I learning from just reading this is definitely a struggle with me. I did enjoy the video. I did take a lot from that, and it did remind me of the summer when I was doing questionnaires more so to figure out their malnutrition status, since we weren't doing nutrition focused physical exams. Um, and honestly, when you walk in, uh, you generally look at someone in when they're malnourished. A lot of times it's pretty obvious. However, I did have some uh, overweight people who ended up, based on the questionnaires, finding out that they're malnourished. And so there are some tricky ones. That's kind of why it's important to ask questions and then feel around and not just do it based on looks. Um, so that's kind of, and sometimes someone looks more malnourished, but they're honestly on their route to getting better. So they're less of a severe case. versus because someone could be severely underweight, but they put on like 5 pounds the last 2 weeks, and so they're on their way back up. And so, honestly, uh, just hands on experience, I think, will be what I need to fully grasp this topic. But I do find this handout really nice because it's laid out pretty good in describing like what you're looking for, body habit, just height, weight, looking for hair color, thickness, shape. Like, it really just shows you what you're looking for, and I think that's great. All right, thank you. See you guys.